Welcome to Star Football Quiz Channel.
10 interesting facts about the European Championships. Number 1. The 1996 and 2000 finals were both won by golden goal. In 1993, UEFA introduced golden goal, which instead of every game having 30 minutes of extra time, if a goal was scored in extra time, then the team that scored would progress forward. Little did UEFA know that this rule would decide the next two European Championships. Oliver Bierhoff scored a winner in 1996 to give Germany the victory over Czech Republic, and 4 years later in 2000, David Trezeguet won the Euros for France by scoring a golden goal against Italy. The golden goal was abolished in 2004, but there is no doubt that the rule was effective in 1996 and 2000. Number 2. Spain are the only team to have retained the trophy. In 2008, the very promising Spain side won their first trophy in 44 years, and this started a dominant period for one of the best footballing sides of all time. Spain became the first side in European Championship history to retain the title in 2012 by defeating Italy 4-0 in the final. Players like Andres Iniesta, Xavi and David Silva all played huge part in this defense, and their performance in 2012, it's going to be very tough to match for any side. Number 3. Denmark failed to qualify for the 1992 tournament but won the trophy. Yugoslavia were meant to be a part of Euro 1992 until UEFA disqualified their side 2 weeks before the tournament due to the ongoing Yugoslav wars, so Denmark were called in to replace them. Denmark went on to shock the world and win the trophy by defeating Germany 2-0 in the final thanks to goals from John Jensen and Kim Vilfort. It was some achievement for a team who were sitting on the beach when the news came through that they would be playing at Euro 92. Number 4.
Euro 2004 started and ended in the same way, with Greece defeating Portugal. Portugal hosted the European Championship in 2004 and they were tipped to lift the trophy on home soil, but they had one almighty bogey team that summer. Greece stunned the hosts in the opening game with a 2-1 win and would then go on to defeat France and Czech Republic before lining up against Portugal again in final. Greece would again stun Portugal thanks to a header from Angelos Tris to win 1-0 and lift the trophy in biggest shock in Euro history.
Number 5.
The two nations who played in the first final in 1960 no longer exist. The first ever European Championship tournament took place in 1960 in what was then known as the European Nations Cup, as 4 teams took part in the debut edition. The Soviet Union and Yugoslavia contested the final, which the Soviets winning 2-1 to become the first ever winners. What's interesting about this is both these teams don't exist anymore, with the Soviet Union being split up in 1991 into sides like Russia and Ukraine, now independent states, with Yugoslavia, which was broken up in 2003 into teams such as Serbia and Montenegro.
Number 6. Michel Platini scored a record 9 goals at Euro 84. In 1984, the European Championships were played in France and the French team were desperate to win the trophy on home soil. Michel Platini was the best player in the world and the key player of the French side. Going into Euro 84, Platini scored 7 goals on the first 3 games as France won all 3 games in Group A. Platini then went on to score the winning goal in France's 3-2 win over Portugal in the semi-finals before scoring the first goal in the 2-0 victory against Spain in the final to lift the trophy. Platini was unstoppable at Euro 84 and was the driving force of a very good French side that won the trophy in their homeland. Number 7. 6 players were joint top goal scorers at Euro 2012. Euro 2012 was played in Poland and Ukraine, which ended up with Spain continuing their dominance by winning their 3rd consecutive major tournament in style, only conceding 1 goal, but the Golden Boot wasn't as straightforward. 6 players finished on 3 goals, and Spain's Fernando Torres won the top goal scorer award by playing the lowest amount of minutes, beating out the likes of Mario Balotelli, Mario Mandzukic, Alan Jagov, Cristiano Ronaldo and Mario Gomez, who all scored the same amount of goals. Number 8. The oldest player at 39 years and 91 days, Lothar Matthaus is the oldest player to play at the finals. Number 9. Del Bosque's hat trick. Vicente Del Bosque is the only coach to win the European Championship. a World Cup and a Champions League. Number 10. A hat-trick from the bench. Dieter Müller scored a hat-trick in 1976 after being substituted on in the 79th minute, scoring twice in extra time against Yugoslavia.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.